everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to do away with the script and lighten up a little bit like I used to do in my older videos, and really just come at y'all today and share with you why I stopped eating fast food, because it's a very important piece of why I'm doing what I'm doing today and why I stopped eating fast food for besides the obvious reasons, right? So to start with this story, we got to go back to my middle school and high school days of when, being an athlete, I cheerlead, I played softball, basketball and volleyball were my main two sports moving on from middle school to high school, but I kind of did it all. And when you're an athlete and when you're playing sports, after practice, after a game, you go have food, you go to the Dairy Queen, go to McDonald's. Burger King was my choice, my preferred choice of fast food options. It just tastes better, and I thought it was like a better quality of fast food than the other options. And so I kid you not, I would go to Burger King every day after school, if not every other day. Specifically in high school, once I had access to the car and all of that. So, just went to go have Burger King all the time. That was just kind of the norm. After practice, after a game, go to a fast food joint. And then also too, growing up in a small town, that's just kind of the thing you do too. Like after school, you go to, the joint, the Burger King joint or fast food place, and you go have your meals. That all came to a screeching halt when I moved away and went to college to play volleyball, because being an athlete, when you go to college to play sports, everything is kind of elevated, right? So we have our 5 a.m. workouts, we're doing heels, and the whole nine there. And one day after practice, our coach came to us and she was like, look, there's going to be no fast food and no soda during the season. And I was like, what? I was like, can I do this? Because I had been eating fast food every day basically for 4 years. But when I really stopped to think about it, I was like, this really does make sense. And she explained why. So it was not just to be like a mean coach. She was like, look, whatever you guys are putting into your body affects your performance on the court. And that was the seed that just kind of planted everything for me, because I was like, that's so true. Like what you put into your body affects your performance. Because, when you think about it, that's why these celebrities and these athletes have private chefs. Now, is this a luxury? By all means, it is. And it's a luxury, but it's also a necessity for them in their job, because what you put into your body affects you. When you think about celebrities, from an aging perspective, food deteriorates and makes you look older or younger. If you haven't watched my other video about how I look 10 years younger, make sure you go do that, because that's part of it too. Food also affects your cognitive function. So if you are eating garbage and you're not able to remember your lines, and all of those are the kind of things. So these celebrities know what's up when it comes to food. Also athletes. So you can't think of, any athlete that doesn't have a private or professional chef, because they can't play all of these games that are demanded of them or expected of them and continue to eat garbage that's going to slow down their functioning, slow down their, they're going to be sluggish, their reactive time, and all of these things play a huge part. And it's all based on your nutrition and what you're putting into your body. So that was a really important piece in my journey and why I do what I do today, because it makes a lot of sense. And you don't have to be an athlete to understand this as well too, because when you think about it, and this is what I really the point I wanted to bring home today with this video is, you don't have to be an athlete, because you're playing the game of life. Like this thing that we're in right here, like this is the game of life. And so what you're putting into your body affects your quality of life. So you don't have to be an athlete. You don't got to be a professional athlete, do this and all that. You're playing the game of life right here and right now. How you eat affects your performance at work. It affects your performance at home with your partner. It affects with your children, your moods, your emotions, like all of that. So I really just wanted to bring that home, besides the obvious reasons of why you shouldn't eat fast foods, the chemicals, it's nutrient lacking. There's no nutrients in there for you to be eating. And that's a whole topic for another day that I will get into about the dangerous effects of fast food and the chemicals that are all in there. But till this day, like I don't drink soda. I may have an occasional Sprite, the remedies for queasiness or whatever, or, I can count on my hands how many times I've had fast food. So that really stuck with me, and I really wanted to share that with you guys today. And just really bring home the point of you don't have to be an athlete. You're playing this game of life. So what quality of food are you putting into your body to improve your quality of life while you're playing it? So that's it. And if you have problems with, eating a balanced meal or diet or improving your quality of eating, don't feel bad, because this system and society that we live in make it super easy and convenient for you to eat fast food. And like I say, convenience kills. So, and if you have problems with that, don't worry. A lot of people do. You haven't made it a priority. That's fine. But you can start making it a priority. You can start making yourself a priority, which is another video I talked about too. Don't know which one. I can put it up there later. But my balanced eating blueprint is coming out soon. And it's really how I'm able to transform my clients' eating habits and patterns and really their life. So be on the lookout for that. It will be completed shortly and available for you to go through it. Really prioritize your health, prioritize yourself so that you're taking really better care of yourself from a mental, spiritual, and emotional level, but starting with nutrition, because what you put into your body, like I shared in that other video, affects you, emotionally, spiritually, physically, all of the things. So just something to think about as you are playing this game of life. What quality of food are you putting in there, and why you should probably stop eating fast food if you haven't already. All right, so that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.